everybody. Welcome to Friday night. My name is Paul Abernathy, if you're not familiar with who I am. Usually, I'm teaching electrical code somewhere, but I am chilling tonight. Hopefully, you're joining me tonight to chill out and have a good evening and try to win some, see who can win some of our engraved products over on Electrical Code Academy. We have a bunch of new coasters and obviously minimalist wallets and a bunch of other stuff that you could win over on Electrical Code Academy. So again, that's what we're going to try to do tonight and have a good time. You can ask anything you want. Code, you can ask a code question. It doesn't matter what you ask. Feel free to ask it if you want, and I will do my best to answer it for you. One thing I am going to do really quickly, since this is kind of a, casual evening that we do this, I am going to adjust something here because my hair looks like I'm just totally saturated out, and I don't get that's going on with my head there. But anyway, hold on for a second. Let me see what's going on. Look like I got some whacked up. Ooh, looks like I got some whacked up hair going on. I don't have very much hair anyway, so bad enough that it's got me looking like I got some kind of weird hair thing going on. Anyway, okay. Good enough. This always changes. I should wear a hat, and that would make that pointless, right? Anyway, welcome. Decided not to wear a hat tonight. I could wear a hat tonight. Okay, promotion tonight. Here you go. We're going to be promoting JM Electrical. J&M Electrical is an electrical contractor up here. Oop, there we go. Up here in Richmond, Virginia. It's a great contractor up there. So we're going to be sporting JM Electric in Richmond, Virginia tonight. Okay. So anyway, that's what we got going on. All right. So what we're going to be doing tonight, as you all know, we are going to be, let's see if I can get this straight. Okay. We're going to be doing some racing tonight and trying to pick a winner, pick a place, pick a show, and I'll kind of show you what's going on for those that want to participate in it tonight. But again, we're going to be giving away some stuff, whether or not you want tonight. If you're the big winner, you can get mugs, coasters like this. We have a bunch of other stuff on the site as well. Minimalist wallet. Actually, I always tell people I have a minimalist wallet, and I do. So there's my minimalist wallet that I have. Okay, so practice what I preach. And you can see I have it quite filled up. So get a chance to win that and have a good time. So we're going to do that tonight. And again, see how it goes. I'll give you the rules for those that come in late. I'll remind the rules as we go through the night. And if anybody else is in here and you want to remind people of the rules, feel free to do that. For this, to make it easy to start out with this, you're going to pick whether you win, place, or show. Now, obviously, you win. If you pick a horse to win, you'll get 4 points if it wins, if it comes in first. If you pick it to place, it can come in first or second. You'll get 3 points. Either order, doesn't matter. And if it comes in third, you'll get a show. Means if it comes in first, second, or third, the horse you pick, then you're going to get at least 2 points. Throughout the evening, I will pick a double race. Means you get double the points if you win, whether it's place, show, or win. And the easiest way to do this is I'll tell you when the race starts, when the betting is open, and when it shuts. And all you've got to do is put whatever race we're in, pick the horse, like put 5P if you want it to place, 5S if you want it to show, or horse 5W if you want it to win. That's all you have to do. We're not doing trifectas, daily doubles. We're not doing any of that. So it's simply just pick the horse that you want to win. I will not be playing, although I may pick a horse in order to get the race started. I won't be playing, so you're not competing against me. But I will pick something to get started. And you have a window. You'll have 3 minutes that you'll be able to place whatever your choice is. If you change your pick, you can do that. But the last one between the window is the one that gets it, right? So if you see on the screen, it'll say the betting window is open. Then you put in your bet, and you just put it in the chat, whatever platform you're on. If you want 5 to win, you put 5W. If you want 5 horse to place, you put 5P. If you want 5 to show, you put 5S. Now, as we get further on, not tonight, but in other nights that we may do this, you'll be able to do multiple races, but I'm not prepared for that yet because I don't have the tracking system up for that made yet. I made a simple winners, losers, leaderboard, but I don't have all the details up yet. So we're going to keep it simple tonight, see how it goes, see if we can get through 15 races. And we keep track of it. And again, at the end of the night, you see if you play strategy. Some people may play a horse to show, thinking it's got the best odds, but ultimately at the end, it doesn't do any good. Okay, so for me, I'm a baller, so I always go for the win. Pick the horse for the win. The odds really don't mean anything in this. It's electronic and it's retro, and it's just to have a good time winding down. So hopefully if you join us that you're just winding down in the evening and want to have a good time. Let's go to the board really quickly, and I can show you what it's up here. So as you can see right here, that if you win, you get 4 points for a race. If you pick place, you get 3 points. If you click show, you're going to get 2 points. And of course, some races will get double the points. Okay, and we'll keep it right here on the leaderboard, and we'll keep track of all the races throughout the evening so you can see where you stack up on the board. Okay, does that make sense? All right. All right, so let's go on and get into race number 1. And what you'll see on your screen, it'll say race 1 open. Then it'll say race 1 closed. Any bets that are in that window that come in after it's closed are not going to count. So make sure you get it in the window. We understand that there is a delay. So again, you should be able, no problem, getting it in quick enough. Because again, the odds really don't matter. It's just kind of random choice. Again, only for people that are over 18. And again, you don't pay anything to join us, so it's not gambling, not violating any of those rules. It's free to everybody to play, and that type of thing. All right? Okay, let's go on and get into it now. Let's go on and get started. Let's go on and get on over here. So what we're going to do is I will start the timer, but I will put the odds up there for you. And so you can kind of see what's going on here. And let's see if I can bear with me here for a second while I get started. If I can get it started. It's always the challenge, getting it started. Figure out how to get it started. All right, bear with me. There we go. All right, so as you can see, this is the first race, number 1, okay? And I'll put some money in here. All right, so you've got 6 horses. You choose win, place, or show. You put it in the comments. So at this point, I will say race 1 open. And there you go. So we put race 1 open. You will see that on the screen or wherever you're at. And now you're free to put in there your pick. You can choose 1 to win, the place or show, 2 to win, place or show, 3 to win, place or show, 4 to win, place or show, 5 to win, place or show, and 6 to win, place or show. And so you got to do it within the countdown. So you've got 1 minute and 15 seconds to make your selection. And so you just simply make it in the comments, whether you want to win, place, or show, whatever horse you want. Again, I'm a long shot type of guy, but again, this is not really relevant. So that type of thing. So hold on, we're not going to do that. I'm learning here, folks. Bear with me. I did not react quick enough. So bear with me. All right, there we go. I did not move my mouse quick enough, so I'm going to put in a bet. That way I can just put in a bet. And so we'll start this again, the clock again. Oh no, it's 23 seconds. Let's go on and let's do this again. So there you go. So now you got a little extra time to place your bets for the very first race. So all you're doing is picking which horse you want. And you're picking whether you want it to win, want it to place, or want it to show. whatever you want. Really, the odds, you know, for me, I'd probably do this right here. Probably pick that. You know. Now remember, you only have to put in the horse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then put after 5 P, W, or S. That's all you have to put in there. Keep you from having to type a bunch of stuff. That's all you got to do. That type of thing. So, for example, just to show you, Josh put in the whole thing, and he's playing this odds now. He puts show, right? So he'll if it first, second, or third, he'll get it, but he could have put 1S, just to give you an example. And that would have worked. Through here, let me get the mic. Okay, anybody else get your bets in? You got 47 seconds. Josh is the only one in here right now. Got 5 people out there. They must be shy. Nobody wants to bet. You got nothing to lose. Pick a horse, 1 through 6, and you get started. If you win, then you get 4 points. If you place, you get 3 points. If you show, you get 2 points. Get them in. You got 13 seconds, 12 seconds. Got people in the room. Nobody's betting. Okay. Again, just get the horse number and whether you want it to place, show, or win. All right, so the buzzer's up. We're at the end here, so it is now race 1 closed. All right, so let me highlight that, copy. This. All right, so that is done. All right, you ready? All right, so the race is closed. No more betting, and we'll go.
They're all in. And they're off. Whirlaway going to the lead. Kelso racing second, followed by Flux, Complete, Omaha, and Sunbow. Whirlaway showing the way, followed by Kelso, Flux, third. Whirlaway.
Here we go. Look at 5 coming on there. That's what I picked up. All right. All right, so the final is 5, 4, 3, 1.
Then Flux and Whirlaway.
All right, so we'll go back to, let's see here. We'll go back to all right, we'll go back to here and see what we got for the score here. So let's see here. As far as the race, it looks like the only one that bet was Josh has Free America to show. And then it looks like, Josh, you changed to Omaha to show. We only can do 1. So you hit Omaha. And of course, Omaha was horse number 1. And it came in 4th. So it didn't work. So this is why I need to know what horses it is rather than the name. Because as the screen goes away, I don't know what horse it is. So just put H1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. And then whether you want it to P, an S, or a W. And that helps this go back and look again. All right, so let's go over to the board and get the first thing going. So race number 1, the results was 5. And it was 5, 4, 3. And nobody got anything on that one. Okay, so we'll just add that to the race. So as you can see down here, we had no winners on that. And Josh, you came in 4th, and then so you get no points for 4th. Okay. All right, no points for 4th. All right, so let's go back to here. And let's see here. We'll... All right. All right, so I always like a long shot, so I just put 1 in here. But we'll start the betting. So this is start race 2. So this is race 2 open. So you can start putting in your bets right now. Pick a horse, just pick horse number. All you got to do is hit the horse number. And whether you want it to win, place, or show. Man of War, 2 to 1. Okay, I like long shots, so I always go for the win. So make sure you let me know. Just put what horse you want. and whether you want the win, but give me the horse number. All right. All right, Josh. All right, race number 2, Josh. What do you have? What's your pick? Number 4 to win. Okay, Josh got number 4. He likes far lap, 12 to 1. All right. Anybody else out there? It's a couple people in the room. Go on and put in your race. Right now, it's open. Anybody can win anything tonight at the end. Mugs, I mean, all kinds of stuff. But right now, nobody's on the board. So anybody could win tonight. So just put your bets in there. Just the horse you want, and whether you want it W for the win, P for place, S for show. Give it a shot. Don't be shy. Kind of like ponder. Let's throw a buck. Oh, I got no money in there. Let's throw some money in there. I like ponder. We'll do a buck on ponder. All right, Josh is. All right, put your race in there. Put your choice. All right, anybody got a bet? Cold Town. Nobody's betting on Cold Town, number 3. All right, Alberto picks 3 for the win. Okay, so race 2 is closed. So no more bets. All right, race 2 is closed. All right, so now we're going to go to the race. Let's go.
They are entering their stalls. And they're off. Cold Town going to the lead. Furlap second, followed by Man of War, Flux, Thunder, and Volcanic. But it's Cold Town.
Cold Town. Look, I was making a joke about Cold Town.
Flux in third. Cold Town a short lead.
Uh-oh.
Man of War now in the lead. And it's
like Man of War.
By a length.
1, 3, 5, 2.
Official. Man of War, followed by Cold Town and Thunder third.
All right. Okay. So we'll go back and look at the race totals. Looks like Josh, you lost out again. Alberto 3 for the win. Oh, Alberto came in. You would have done good if you had picked it to place, but you picked it to win, so that didn't do anything. Josh, you picked 4, didn't even show up to the race, bro. Didn't even show up to the race. All right. Again, let's go over to the board. We got race 2. Race 2 was 1, 3, 5. And nobody got anything on that as well. Okay. Y'all suck at picking them as good as I do, right? So we'll add that. So right now, the contest is wide open. Anybody can still win. All right. Still wide open. All right. So there we go. All right. So let's go on and get to the next race. All right. So here are your odds that are on the screen. Y'all know how I am. So this is race 3. And it's open. So let me start the bidding here. Race 3 is open as we speak. So you can start putting in what you want. So again, put the horse number and whether you want it to win, place, or show. W, P, or S is fine. Y'all know how I am. I like long shots, so we'll throw one in here for Silky Sullivan. Looks like Man of War is in this one too and is favored to win. At least that's what the favorites are. I don't know if that really means anything, but so far nobody's picking them out very good. Oh, let's start the clock. Give you a little extra time here. There we go. So there's your window. All right, Josh is playing an odd here. He wants to go show. He figured at least he'll get something for first, second, or third. Alberto's got number 3. He's going with Silky Sullivan. You like my bet, do you? 10 to 1. He's going for the long shot. And he's got it to place. So first or second will get you a win there. Anybody else? Still got 1:38 to go. Pick who you want. If you're over on TikTok, you want to join us, go over to youtube.com/MasterTheNEC. Go on and bet. You have a chance to win some of our swag off of our website. and we'll customize it. Put your name on it or whatnot. We have minimalist wallets over there. We have some neat coins. We have some great coasters with the new designs that just came out. Pretty cool to have for your man cave. I've got 4 of them in my man cave. I don't drink, but I got some moonshine in there that my son likes when he comes over. But check it out. Put your bets in there. Put your bets. You got about 53 seconds left. Alberto, what do you want? So when you put in 2 to place, you're nullifying your 3 to place. So you're changing your bet. You can't have more than 1. You can only play 1. Okay? So if you'd rather it be that way, then you need to change it if you want 3. If you're going to stick with 2, it's always the last one that you played is what you're getting. Now later on, we might let people do multiple options. But right now we're not. I don't have a way of tracking it. I have a new calculator that's coming that'll be an easier way to track it. But right now we're not. So your last pick will be number 2 to place, Alberto, if that's what you want. Rather than 3 to place, it'll be number 2. All right. Anybody else gonna bet? Gonna put in here, chance to win, get some points. All right, you're choosing number 2. All right. So he's you're okay with 2. So that's the last one you had. So that's your cutoff there. So we're going to close race 3. So race 3 is closed. All right. All right. So no more bets. Let's go on to the race. Let's go.
Ready to go. And they're off. Gallant Park going to the
Looks
lead.
like 2 is in the lead.
Along the rail.
Quarter way through. 1 is coming up on him, and 4 is
Silky Sullivan. Gallant Park
Sullivan.
is in the lead. Man of War.
Dude, 3 is all the way back in the back.
Sailing. Take command. Sailing.
Boom. There we go. Final is 5, 2, 4, 6.
Our official. Sailing. Then Gallant Park. Man of War. 3rd.
All right. So let's go back here. Let's go to the guest. Won't worry about that race. And we'll go back and see how everybody did. Let's see here. Josh. Josh had 3 to show. Josh, you're doing terrible tonight. 3 didn't even make it. If you had odds, even with the random odds, you're not even doing very good tonight. Let's see. Number 2. Oh, there you go, Alberto. You stuck with number 2, did you? There you go. And you got it. You got a place. Because number 2 came in 2nd. So let's go over to the board and get you on there. First of all, let me copy your name. All right, I copied your comment. So there you go. You got it, Alberto. So let's go on and get over there. So this is race 3. The results were 5-2. So Alberto's in the early lead to win some goodies here. So nobody else got anything but Alberto. You did right here. So we're going to paste you in there. And that's your win. So let's move you back right there. And all right. There you go. Okay. All right. So Alberto, you're on the board. There you go. Right now you're in the lead. You've got 3 points. You got a place going on. So there you go, Alberto. You're in the running now. All right. So you can see down here, Alberto's in there. Okay. So this next race is a double. So you're going to get double points. Whatever you pick, you're going to get double points for this race. So let's get on over to the race here, and we'll go on and get started. And I'll start the timer. And obviously I'll throw my little win bet in there for the odds, you know, free America. God bless America, our troops. There you go. All right, so now the betting is open. Open for race 4. So get your betting in right now. Race 4 is open. All right. Alberto's on the board, so race 4 is open right now. So get yours in there. You Kelso, that's a new one. 1-to-1. You would expect it to win if it was true odds. But it's on the board. Josh picks 5 to show. Josh is trying that show thing again. Remember, double points today. So even if Josh's does, you're going to get double points. So he get 4 points, like if it was a win. So he could actually push ahead if he actually did this. So that's a good strategy. Josh, you're playing in this situation. Alberto, you got to keep that lead. You got to fix something. Josh comes in. Even if his horse shows up first, second, or third, he's going to pull into first. Oh, okay. Alberto's going to pick 4 to place, so he's going to play that odds again, first and second, see if he can get a first or second. Anybody else want to jump in, get started? Go on and do that. Go on and get this in here and get ready to close this race here in a minute. We've got about 21 seconds to get your pick in here. You're over on TikTok. You have no idea what he's doing. What it means is you go over to youtube.com/masterthenec and join in on the race and win some. See if you win the night, you get some engraved products. So this is behind the scenes. Got to go to youtube.com/masterthenec and join us for the live stream. All right, so race 4 is closed. All right, so no more bets can come in on race 4. It looks like what we have is we've got Josh has got a 5 to show going, and Alberto's got a 4 to place going. All right, well, let's get to it. Let's go.
They are entering their stalls. And they're off. Whirlaway going to the lead. Perfect second, followed by Ponder, Elfel, Kelso.
Number 5 is pulling out. 4 is coming back.
Whirlaway second, perfect.
Dude, that horse is running away. That's like Secretariat, baby.
Second, Kelso.
No, maybe not.
Perfect first.
Uh-oh.
It's perfect.
Uh-oh, photo finish. Hold all your cards.
Please hold all tickets.
4263.
Our official. Perfect first, then Ponder.
All right.
Kelso,
Well,
third.
4263. So, guess what? 4263. Josh just struck out again, but Alberto, look at you. Another 4 playing that place odd, but you got to win. But you did it for the place, so that gives you 3 points. So it's another 3 points. So you're blowing out those places. Maybe that's the strategy. I don't know. Okay. Well, let's get back over here and put that in here. So this is race 4. The final was 426. 426, and Alberto, you got another place. Let's get you in here again. All right, there we go. And it was a double, remember? Double score. So, dude, you're running away with it. So you've got 6 points right there. All right, look at that. Alberto's literally running away with it with 9 points tonight already. But we're early. That's only 4 races in, but he's doing really good. Has 2 places already. So, no. Looks like he's got the early run of it. All right, let's do this again. All right, next race we got right here. This is race 5. Race 5 is open, so you can put in your bets. Remember how to do it, folks. All you've got to do is put in the horse number and whether you want it to win, place, or show. That's all you got to do. Is put in, you can put the horse, you can put 5 and then W if you want it to win. You only get to pick 1. Place, win, or show, that's the odds, okay? So get those wins in there. It is open right now. Adam's in there, 4 to play, so Adam's starting it. Oh, wait a minute, let me give you a little extra time. Sorry about that. All right, so let's see, what do we got here? Race 5, we got Adam. Adam's got 4 to place. Hold on, let me play my underdog, because y'all know how I like to play. Let me go and get that in there. Let's see. Josh has got 3 to place. Adam's got 4 to place. Changing it up a little bit. You got to do something, Adam. Come on now. I mean, Josh. Sorry, Adam. Got to do something. Alberto's running away with it, dude. I think he's coasting now because Alberto hadn't put anything in here. So I think Alberto's... He's not betting on this one. Alberto, you're not betting on this one? He's thinking maybe I don't need to bet. I'm going to run away with it. I don't know. So we got Adam. Adam has got 4 to place. There you go. Alberto's got his one in there. He's got 1 to win. Oh, he's going ballsy, going for the win instead of the place. And it looks like, again, Josh has 3 to place. And Josh is... And look, Josh, you're mixing it up now instead of shows. You're going with those places because Alberto is pretty much set the tone on that. Actually, what I've got tonight, folks, is an A&W root beer. So I didn't lie. I do got a beer, but it's root beer. So, and what you're playing for is any engraved product you want over on our website. Whether you want a wallet, whether you want a coaster, whatever you want engraved. All right, got about 12 seconds to get it in before we close this one. All right, it's closed. The window's closed. All right, before we go, let's do a recap of what we got. We got Adams looking for 4 to place. We got Josh looking for 3 to place. We got Alberto ballsing it up for the win. Not padding that. He's not padding his lead there. He's willing to go for it. All right, let's do it.
They're all in.
Root on your horse. Let's go.
Secretariat right to the lead. Complete on the outside. Then it's Free America.
Oh, it's 6-5-4-1 so far.
Citation. It's complete. Then it's Secretariat. Free America. Like
Uh-oh.
a shot. Complete in second.
4
Free
is
America,
running
like a
away.
shot. And
Dude, that
Free
wasn't even
America
close.
gets the wire. Please hold all tickets.
All right, what do we got? 4-5-3-1.
Now, our official. Free America. Then
4-5-3-1.
Sunbow, third.
All right, so let's get back over to the chat here. All right, so 4-5-3-1. Let's go back through the list and see what we've got here. 5 is closed. Let's see here. We had Adam had 4 to place in 4-1. So Adam, you're on the board with a place. That's 3 points for you. Let's see here. Oh, Josh, the one time you would have gotten the show, you chose place and your horse showed. So you got squat on that one. You did change it up, but boy, it didn't work out for you. You should have stuck. And Alberto won to win, but no, came in 4th place, Alberto. So, did not work out. Did not work out. Josh, do not go to the track this week. Just stay away from the track. All right, let's go over here and let's get it in. So it looks like, let me get, let's see here, who got it? Adam. Adam's the one that got it. So Adam, you got a place. So this is race 5. The results were 4-5-3. 4-5-3. And it looks like, Adam, you got the place. So we'll put you in here, Adam. Get rid of all this. All right. And let's see. Anybody else win anything? Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. Josh, yours came in 3rd, so you didn't get a place. You should have picked show. Oh, well. Sucks to be Josh's pick tonight. All right. All right, so let's go and add this race up there. And let's see what the guys do. Adam is on the board. All right, so we're 5 races in. And Adam is on the board now. Got a place. All right. Well, Alberto's still got a commanding lead, but Adam is moving in on him. So let's go on and get to the next one. So the next is race 6. That's what we've got now, moving right along. All right. So let's go on and get to the race here. And all right, so there you go. There's your races. Y'all know me, I like an underdog, so I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna do me an Omaha. Just gonna throw me an Omaha in there. All right, the race is open. Race 6 is open. So go on and get your bets in right now. You got 1 minute and 42 seconds to get your race in. All you gotta do is put the horse number and whether you want it to win, place, or show with a W, a P, or an S, whatever you want. See what you get. All right. All right, Adam's got a 3 to place. Josh has got a 2 to show. He likes the swaps. He better swap it up. He's not doing very good tonight. Okay. Might be a good electrician, not a good horse picker. How about that? All right, so Alberto's got a 1 to place, going back to that place thing. All right, got a good mix of 3, a 2, and a 1. So let's go and throw this up here. Adam has got a 3 to place. Adam's going with the 3, so he's got fervent. Let's see. Josh is going with the 2 to show, going back to that show technique. There you go. Can't even pronounce that. What is that? Phalanx? Phalanx? I don't know what that is. And Alberto V's going to the win again. No, he's going to the place. Going back to the old key. All right. All right. Okay. Got a couple seconds left. You can change your bet if you want. You can always change your horse if you want. The last one that you put in is the one that'll go. Thought my son would join us tonight, but I don't see him. So later we'll do trifectas and maybe some other stuff, and then we'll do some other stuff at some point. Let you pick multiples, that type of thing. Alberto, he does have it figured out tonight. If he wins this one and gets a place, and that number 1 horse, which is 8 to 1, then he's got something going on. All right, let's go on and get in here. This is race 6, right? So we'll do race 6. If you didn't get your bet in, you're crap out of luck. Race 6 is closed. So no more bets can come after the close mark. All right, we ready? All right, well, let's go on and get to the race. We're moving through these quick.
Ready to go. And they're off.
And they're off. Got a 1, 5. Oh, 5 is in the lead.
Racing second, failing.
6 is hanging on. Looks like 1's going to come back, but I think we're going to see a sudden surge from number 2.
In third, perfect in the lead.
Oh, 4 is dying on me. Somebody feed that thing to the hamburger factory. All right, what do we got? 3, 2, 5, 1.
Results are official. Fervent, then swaps.
Fervent.
Third.
Somebody picked Fervent. I know daggone well that's what happened. All right, so let's go back to the chat real quick. All right, so let's see what we got. If we go back at it, let's see, this was race 6 open. So Adam picked 3 to place. All right, Adam, you got a place. Good deal. So you got 3 points. Josh picked number 2 to show, and he did show. All right, Adam, you're finally on the board. There you go. And Alberto picked number 1, and it came in 4th, right? So Josh is on the board, and Adam is on the board. Now, Alberto, you didn't get anything on this one. So we're going to see this board here. Let's see. Okay, so we're at race 6. Let's do 3, 2, 5. And then what we got was, what did we get? We got Josh to show. Okay, so Josh, we got you. You're finally on the board, Josh, right here. So we're going to get you in here. All right, and we got another place from Adam. So we're going to get Adam right back on the board. And let's see here. Now, Adam, if you had picked it to win, then you would have gotten 4 points. But hey, 3 points is going to move you up pretty quick, and you're already on the board. So, all right, let's update it. All right, let's see what the updated board looks like. And there we go. Alberto's still at 9, but Adam moving up. It's not going to take long. This is only race 6, so race 7, it's anybody's game. And I'll give you a hint. Race 8, which is the next one's race 7, but race 8 will be double the points. Okay, but not this one. This next one's race 7. But you see where the standing is right now, right? There you go. So everybody is still very much in the match. You could get a win, Josh, and that would make you, if you got a win and it was double the next race, then that would be 8 points, 9, 10. That would vault you into the lead. So anything could happen. Still not over, right? Anything. Well, I know you are on the board right here. You've got 6 right there. So, yep, you're on it. So you're on the board, but you just got added more. There you go. All right. So let's get ready. to get into race 7 here. So let me go on and get this keyed up. All right, and let's go on and get to here. All right, and I will. All right, there we go. So race 7 is open. I know somebody wants to go. I'm a long shotter, so you know I'm going to go down here and I'm going to go for the volcano. But at any rate, so race 7 is open. Place your picks. The clock is counting down. All you got to do is put the number of horse you want and go on and pick the win, place, or show with the W, P, or S. And how many people are going to go with Fervent because you know it just won a few minutes ago, right? Now look at Adam's going with 6 to place. So Adam, we can see Adam's got a 6 to place on the board. Get your bets in. Josh is going with a 3 to show. Alberto's going with a 3 to show too. Okay. It's the first time Alberto's done a show, I think. He usually does the wins or places. So there you go. He's playing some odds now. He's trying to protect that lead. As it's 6 to 3 to 2. Josh is bringing up the rear. But anything can happen on the next race. So, especially when it's a double race. Nobody's going to go with round table? Come on. All right. So anyway, it looks like we got everybody in here. There's 4 people in the chat. There's somebody that's not betting. All you got to do is put in the horse you want and the number. Whether you the horse and whether you want it to win, place, or show. That's all you got to do. We're going to keep it simple this week. Next week, I might let you do multiple bets. That type of thing. I might let you do up to 3 bets per race. Okay, so we'll see. But we're going to start out very slow right now. So what do we got? Adam has a 6 to place. Alberto has a 3 to show. He likes Nassau. And then Josh has a 3 to show. He also likes Nassau 2 to 1. So going with one of the favorites, although nobody went for number 1. So we'll be pushing for 6 and 3, it looks like. All right, so that ends. No more bets. So that is race 7 is now closed. So hold on, let me get this in here. Race 7 closed. All right. No bets can come in now between the open and close marker. So race 7 is actually closed. All right, y'all ready? So we'll be pushing for, what are we pushing for? We're pushing for 6 and 3. 6 and 3. All right, let's go.
Ready to go. And they're off.
Ooh, 6 starts out in the lead. 3 is really dropping back. But that usually doesn't mean anything. You come up at the end. 6 is dying. It looks like it's dog food. Oh, look at 3. Look at that. Dude, how about that? 3, 4, 2, 1.
Results are official. Nashua.
All right. Look at that. So, all right. We got multiple winners here. So 6 didn't even make the round, so 6 to place. Adam, you did not do well on this race. Alberto, you had 3 to show. You're a winner because it came in first. Let's see here. Josh, you won. It did show, so you're going to get some show points as well. And there you go. So let's go over and award those points. All right. So again, let's see here. Adam, you didn't get squad on that one, Adam, but Alberto, you got 3 to show. Let's get on down here and record this. So that's 3, 4, 2. And y'all we need to learn from Alberto. He seems to have a process down, okay? So Alberto got 3 to show. Let's get Alberto in here. Here's Alberto. Oops. Sorry about that, Alberto. I'm going to make sure I get your username right. Yeah, it's an R. Okay. Otherwise, I didn't create this so it would make an error. All right. And it looks like, Josh, you also got one in here. So let's do Josh. All right. So anybody else? Let's see here. Nope. Adam didn't make it. 3, 4, 2, 1. So that horse 6 started out really well, and then it just went to the meat factory after that. So, all right. So let's do an update. See what the scores are. All All right, Alberto jumps to 11. Adam is 6, and Josh has jumped up to 4. Okay, folks, we are at race number 8. 8 is a double the points race. So we'll go back here, and it's a double the point race. Let me put a double here so I remember it. All right, so let's go on and... All right, so here's your odds on the screen. I'll start the clock, and this is race 8. And race 8 is open for betting. So go on and get yours in there. You know me. I'm a Volcano fan, so I'm going to go with dollar on Volcano just to put it in there. But race 8 is open, so you got 1 minute and 38 seconds to get your pick. Alberto's got it down. Look at that. That's how you do it right there. Number 4 to place. There you go. All right. He's going back to the old trusty. Let's see. It says double points game, so anything can happen real quickly right here. Adam's going with 6. Count Fleet, 25 to 1. He likes those odds, those wild, crazy long shots. And Josh has got 4 to show. Going with a Kelso. Going back to the show because it's double points, so he's using a little strategy. All right. See how it works. Put your bets in. If you're stumbling in and you don't know what you're doing, all you got to do is pick a horse you want. Just put the number and whether you want it to place, win, or show. And what you're trying to win is trying to win some of our swag over on our website. Trying to win some cool engraved products over on the website. That's what we're trying to win. We have some neat new stuff over there. So check it out. So Alberto's picked number 4 to place. Adam has number 6 to place. Josh is throwing in number 4 to show, going back to the show. Maybe trying a little strategy, maybe, on that. Anybody else want to get something in? Again, if you want to change your bet, guys, all you got to do is put the updated one in there, and you always get the last one you put in. If you want to change your mind at any given time, you can do so. All right, so the clock is it. So we're going to close the betting. Hold on here. So this race 8 is closed. Oops. All right, so race 8 is now closed. Yeah, Adam, as we go further, when I set up my ability to track it, I'm gonna allow you to pick multiple choices and things like that. So, but we're gonna start out simple and see how people like it. You know, if people don't like to come and join us and chill out and have a good time, then we'll take a break here once we get about the 10th race, and we'll go to chat a little bit, and you can give me your thoughts, and then we'll come back to finish out the night. Or if you have a question on something you want to ask, it doesn't matter. Even if it's electrical and you want to ask, feel free to ask it. When we get to that right after the 10th race, we'll take a little break, and then we got 5 more races. All right, so the betting is closed on race 8. Let's go on and get to it. Let's see, what do we got here, though? Let's see here. We've got Adam is 4 to place. No, Alberto's 4 to place. Adam is 6 to place. And Josh is 4 to show. Okay. And all right, let's go do it.
They're all in.
This is a double race.
Right to the lead. Volcanic second.
So
Kelso takes command.
It's like 4 is in the hit by a head. It looks like it's 4-5-1. It looks like 5 is pulling up. 5 is pulling away. 3 is coming on the back end. It's going to be close. Wire finish. All right, I'm going to say that it's
all tickets.
5-4-2-3.
Our official. Failing first.
5-4-2-3. All right. So 5-4-2-3. So we have to go back and see how the outcome. All right. So 5-4. So anybody that, let's see here. So Alberto, double points. Alberto picked a place, and of course, 4 did place. So there you go, Alberto. You're gonna get 6 points. You're trying to bust that lead out. 6 did not show, Adam. Did not place. Did not even come up. And obviously, Josh, you picked show, and it did show. Came in second. So Josh, you're squeezing up a little bit, but Alberto puts the big one. So let's go over to the race. And let's get down to the next race. So this is race 8. 542 was the outcome. 542. And let's see here. So we have to look at it and see, okay, Josh, you got a show. Let's put Josh in here as a show. All right. And it looks like, what do we have? Alberto is a place. So Alberto is on it tonight from the gate. He's got a strategy. Josh, you need to be looking at Alberto. He's got a strategy. He seems to be killing it with those places there. Let's double check and see if there's anything else. No, Adam lost out. So didn't do so good on that one, Adam. All right. So let's go on and add this. And let's see what the standings. Oh, wait a minute. That was a double, wasn't it? Oh, let's go back down here real quick. And hold on. Let me do this one. I got to re-edit this. Race 8 was a double. Make sure I capture that. All right, let's go back down. There we go. We got it now. There you go. So it was a double. And how does that push the standings? Wow. All right, Alberto. That's pushing Alberto up. And look how he's killing it with these places. Right? 9 points just off the places. Josh bumped up into second. Adam dropped down into third. All right. 17 points. Okay. So we're 8 races in, and Alberto has won 50% of the time, or at least come in the money 50% of the time. Okay. All right, so there you go. All right, let's get back. So let's see who. All right. He didn't have enough Red Bull. He didn't have his wings. All right, let's go to, so we're at race 9. Oops, sorry about that. I screwed up. Sorry about that. Go back to here. All right, so we're at race 9. So let me get that in here real quick. I don't know what that was. All right, okay. All right, so we're at race 9. Let's go on and get this on the screen. Start it. There you go. So race 9 is open. It is not a double point race. Doesn't matter. And I'm going for my Free America. You know that. I gotta go for that. We have a new horse showing up, Gallant Fox and Whirl Away, 3-1. I don't think we've seen those horses tonight. So get your bets in. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds. Remember, all you got to do is give me the race or the horse number and a W, a P, or an S, whatever you want. All right, Adam's going with 2 to place. So here's Adam's bet right here. He's choosing 2 to place. So he's also going in with the Free America. Alberto's shifting it up a little bit. Gonna try to protect that lead. Going number 1 to win, so Whirl Away, 3-1, going with one of the favorites. And then Josh is number 1, it's going with one of the favorites, and he's gonna choose a place. Okay, so you would think that that would be a safe bet in the real horse betting. When you go betting, you know, you got the favorite. If you go to horse races and you play the favorite, and you choose it to show, you're probably not going to make that much. The odds are going to be very little. But if you just like to go, so when I used to go with my dad when I was younger, I used to play a lot because I just like to watch the horses. I would play the favorites to show. I wasn't there. I wasn't going to get rich. I was playing with my dad's money, $2 bets. But it's all about the excitement. And I remember going with my father growing up to the horse track all the time, and never bet crazy. But it was a fun time, and he would always give me $2. I'd make a bet, and I was always betting to show, but I would pick the favorite, just because, you know what, I like that type of thing. And every now and then I would bet a long shot. All right, so race is closed. So race 9 is closed. So let me go on and stick that out there. Race 9 is closed. So no more bets after that. So what do we got going on? We've got Josh. Let's see here. Adam. Let's say, okay, Adam has 2 to place. Looks like Josh is going for Horse Whirl Away. Number 1, he wants to place. Okay. And Alberto's going out there for the win. And he likes number 1. Everybody likes number 1 except for Adam. He likes number 2. All right, so a 1 and 2 is what you're looking for. All right? All right, let's go get this one on.
They are entering their stalls. And they're off. Round table, right to the lead.
For 1 and 2.
Accelerate.
1 is in
Gallant
4th place right now.
third.
I don't
Then
see
it's
2
Whirl
on the
Away,
track.
Omaha, and Free
1 is in
America, but
4th
it's
place right
Nashua.
now. I
Then
don't
it's
see 2
Gallant Park,
anywhere in the
round
running.
table, in third.
1 is in 4th right now.
In the lead.
But here they
Gallant
come.
Park, Nashua. It can go
Hold all
either
your
way.
bets.
Please hold all tickets.
4, 5, 1,
Our
3.
official, Nashua, followed by Gallant Park.
Well,
Whirl
I can
Away,
tell you
third.
right now, my America was nowhere in the running. So much for that, right? So we have 4, 5, 1, 3. So if we go back and look at the bets, we've got 4, 5, 1, 3. No, 4, 5, 1. Yeah, 4, 5, 1. So Josh missed out. Josh. You missed out because you picked place and it came in 3rd. And Alberto missed out because he picked 1 for the win and it came in 3rd. Adam picked 2 to place and it didn't even show up for the race. So nobody got anything on that one. Zippo. Nobody. And of course, y'all remember I picked the Freed America and, didn't do worth a crap. So anyway, all right, so we got to record this race. It looks like nobody did anything on that one. So 4-5-1 was the outcome. 4-5-1. And if I got that right, nobody got anything. And Josh, you just missed it. If you had a picked your show like you'd been doing it, then guess what? You would have gotten points. Okay? You would have gotten points. All right. So now we're going to go to the last race before we take a little chat break and talk a little bit. We'll go to the last race, which is race 10. Not the last race, but the race before we take a little break and have a chat and chill out and see what everybody's been doing, what they've been doing on Friday. So here we're going to get ready to start the next race. So race 10 is open right now. All right, so I'm going to, again, I'm going to pick Alsar. That's a new one there, so I'm going to pick that one. Alsar, you got Man of War, 2-1. Kelso, 2-1. You got Phalanx, or whatever that's called. Regret, Omaha. All right, bets are open. Put it in. Remember, just pick your horse. Pick your horse. Tell me what horse. Pick the number. And whether you want it to place, win, or show. And Alberto's going with 5. Regret to show. Okay, so he wins if it's first, second, or third. So there you go. Alberto's going with the 5 to show. Adam's going with a 3 to place, going for a first or second with horse number 3, Man of War. Can't go wrong with Man of War. And Josh is going with number 1, Kelso, to place. And let's make it interesting. Let's do the double the points today on this race. Make it interesting. Double the points. Double the points. If you want to change your bet, you got plenty of time. Oh, wait a minute. I never even started the clock. So there you got a little more time now. I keep forgetting to start the clock. All right, so if you want to change your bet, you can. This is a double points race. So whatever you win, you get double the points. And right now, in case you didn't know, Alberto's in the lead with 17 points tonight already. Josh is in second place with 8 points tonight. And Adam is in third place with 6 points tonight. But you got double points here. Nobody chose the win. So if you had got the win, you would have gotten 4 points. And if you had won, you'd have got 8 points. It'll put you right back in the game. So sometimes it's time to gamble a little bit. Take a risk. try to pick a winner, okay? If Alberto's so far out in the lead, then the only way you could ever catch up is get those doubles. So sometimes you got to be ballsy and just say, you know what, I'm going to go for it. When is the time? Josh, you're within catching distance. If you were to pick the win and you were to pick it, then you would get 8. You'd be up to 16 points. You'd only be 1 point down, and you got 5 races left. So again, it's all about timing. There'll be one more double points race tonight. So anybody that news come in, you can still get it. Still got time if you can pick it to the end. Get your races in there. We'll be closing here in 32 seconds. This is race 10, by the way. That's all right. You still got time to change if you want. You still got time to change your horse to a win if you want to give it a shot. You got 13 seconds left. As long as you get it in before I put the closing number in, you're good. You can always change your horse until the clock runs out. Game of strategy. All right, that's it. All bets are closed. If your bet comes in after it, even if there's a delay, it doesn't count. All right, so what do we got right now? Let's see here. So we've got race 10. We got Alberto is choosing horse number 5, Regret, 12-1. He's going with a show. Adam is going 3, horse number 3, Man of War. You can't go wrong with Man of War. Choosing it to place. And Josh is going with number 1 to place. Okay, so he didn't try those odds. You notice he says right here, Josh says, dang, I missed out on some strategy. You had some strategy, but you missed out. Let it be. All right, let's go to the race. Let's go.
Ready to go. And they're off. Sailing. Leads Man of War toward the middle. Then it's Elsa, Kelso, Regret. Now horse and Omaha.
Oh, 3. Somebody's got to come up from the
Man
rear.
of War. Then it's
No,
Sailing.
running away
Kelso
with it.
in
Is that
third.
Man of War?
Man of War. Losing
Oh,
ground.
it's coming down to the
Man
end.
of War.
Oh,
Right
yes.
next.
Let's see.
Please
Photo
hold
finish.
all tickets.
3, 6,
The
1,
results are
5.
official. Man of War.
Man of War. Let I
And
tell you, you
Kelso.
can never go against Man of War, okay? Play enough odds, Man of War, one of the best horses ever. Ever. Okay? So, you know, other than Secretariat. Secretariat's probably my favorite horse of all time. But Man of War is right up there. So, all right. So let's see what we got here. So it was 3, 6, 1, 5. What do we got here? So Alberto picked 5, and Alberto 5 came in 4th, so it was so close, but you were out of the money. 3, 1. So Adam, you got a place, but the horse won. You should have picked it for the win. You got double the points, but you got a place, so that means you got 6 points. That's a good investment. Josh, you picked number 1 to place, but it didn't place. It showed, so you didn't get anything. Okay, so let's get over to the numbers and see where we at. So the only one that banked out here was Adam, and Adam chose place. So here we go. See. Oh, wait a minute. Did I not record the last race? Hold on. It's still on my screen. Let's see if I didn't record the last race. Oh, I didn't record the last race. So there we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, that changed the numbers. Okay. All right. Yeah. Sorry about that. All right. So now, the next race is, let's see. That was race 8. Hold on for a second. Hold on here. Making sure my thing isn't screwy on me. Let's see here. Let me go back and see what my numbers here real quick. Going down and see where we're at. 8th. Okay, so I need to make an adjustment. So I'm at horse race number 9. Oh, so we're at race 9. I forgot to put that in. So 4, 5. This is the last race, guys. So bear with me. Let me get it caught up. 4, 5, 1. And it didn't register, so I need to go back to race 9 and see if anybody won. Hold on here. I think it was. I just didn't put it in. So let's see. Race 9 was 2. So Adam, you didn't get anything. Josh, you didn't get anything because you picked place, and then 1 came in to show. And Roberto, you picked 1 to win. That's right. Sorry about that. That's why I meant y'all didn't. Nobody got anything on that one. So that's why it happened that way. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. So there's your scores right there. Now we're on race 10. And race 10 was 3, 6, 1. And now we get to get everybody in there. Sorry about that. All right. So race 10. Let's see, what do we got here? Let's see. Alberto, you had 5. 5 came in 4th. So you got nothing. Josh, you had 1 to place, right? And that didn't work because you came in, you picked it to place, and 1 actually came in 3rd. And then let's see here. And Adam, you did get yours, and it was a double. So Adam, you're the one that got place. So let's get over here. Get Adam in here. Okay. All right, Adam, you're in. And this was a double race. Boom. Let's see how Adam jumped. There you go. All right. There's still room. Hold on. There is still room for Adam to pull this thing out in the end. Okay. So currently standing right now to this point, Alberto's got 17 points. Adam's got 12 points. Josh has 8 points, bringing up the rear. But there's still enough time left to overcome this. Alberto's luck could go south, right? So no one won of that. No one won the Man of War games, but at least got some points at him. So let's see. Let's go to the chat real quick. So that's the concept. I'll change it later and add some other concepts into this thing. But again, for me, it's just kind of a chilling night. Most of you know that my wife broke her hip, and she's doing good right now. But we did take her to the hospital. I did take her to the hospital yesterday, and she had 2 blood clots. So she had a blood clot in both legs at the hip. So hold on for a second. I'm gonna lose TikTok. Hold on for a second. So they did not want her to come in. They were like, it's normal for the legs to swell, right? And I was like, no, something don't look right. Something's not right. And of course it wasn't right, right? Her leg, I thought it was swelling. It looked swelling to me. And so no sooner than we get in there and do the ultrasound, and they're like, oh, she's got 2 blood clots, 1 in each hip. Good news was they were new and they were open, so blood was still flowing. So people ask about that. It's because if you get a total blockage, that's a bigger deal. But now she's on medicine that's hopefully going to fix that. But just think about that. If you were to listen to doctors sometimes, or people that don't know, then I would have taken my wife in there and she could have gotten a blood clot to the lung or to the brain. And who do you blame? I mean, they said, oh, it's normal, whatever. No, it wasn't normal. So that's the diligence for your family, your loved ones, your children, your wife, your significant other. You get a gut feeling, go with your gut feeling. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And again, we're 35, 40 minutes from a hospital. My wife is quite a bit older than me. So again, I don't take chances. So we took her in there. So, so anyway, that's where we're at. So what y'all got going on this week? I appreciate it, Adam. Thank you very much. She's now moving around the house on a walker. She uses a cane. She's moving great. So that's good news. So, getting her moving around, that's a good thing. So what y'all got going? Anybody got anything going on this week? What you got plans for the weekend? Anything? Absolutely, Adam. Better safe than sorry. Has anybody got an electrical question they want to ask? Anything you want to ask? Feel free to ask it. We'll get started back up here in just a second and finish these out. We have 5 races left. with a total overall points. If you won each one of those, it'd be 4, 8, 20 points. So anybody can come from behind and win if you really get good at picking a winner. And we have one more double. It's going to be the 13th race. That's another double the points. Okay, wide open for anybody. Okay, even you, Josh, bringing up the rear in third place. You start. Anything could happen in the last 5, that type of thing. So how's this going to go? That whoever wins, all you got to do is go over to our website and look on the engraved products and tell me anything. Send me an email and let me know what you won, or what you want if you win, and I'll email you back some back and forth, and we'll get whatever you want out to you of the engraved products on our website this week. Next week, we hopefully will have little coins that are going to commemorate the America's 250th anniversary. Those are very sweet collector coins, medallions. So look for those next week. And we might give those out multiples, okay? But those all year, we're going to be giving out those as well. So you can choose engraved product, or you can choose the coin if you win, that type of thing. So they're pretty cool. Coffee hour will be back next week, and that type of thing. Okay. So let's see here. Got a question, Adam. Adam, what's your question here? I'll put it on the screen so everybody can see. Question code: is it okay to use pencil to write out a panel schedule? Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is some jurisdictions would want you to say whether or not it just needs to be legible. Okay? Now, whether or not the code tells you something needs to be permanent or not, it's again, so for those that look into the code, you're probably going to think, well, where would I find anything to do with that in the code as far as legibleness? So that's going to be in 408, and it's all about the markings. And let's see here. I can go pop that up, and let's go on and go over there real quick. Why not? So I'm here. Let's go on and share this screen instead. And let's see here. This is 2026, by the way. So we'll go to 408, right? In description, we'll go down here. All right, so here is your 408.4 description requirements. And this is a 2026, by the way. And it says here, the circuit directory or circuit description. Every circuit directory modification shall be provided with legible and permanent description. All right, so, oops. So when I see the word permanent, now you could have a jurisdiction absolutely tell you, and I don't like that screen. Hold on. That's better. You could have a jurisdiction say, well, when it says permanent, then it needs to be permanent. So like a label or something. So yeah, you could have, but the reason I say this about pencil is because I've actually seen jurisdictions, and I have actually gone in and seen pencil. And what we've actually done before is make them just go. Now, I do mine in pencil so that I know that everything's spelled correctly and looks neat. And then I go over it with a pen. But then I got to where I just used one of those label guns and did the labels, that type of thing. But when it says permanent description, right, then there's two ways that a jurisdiction may look at that. One may look at that it's telling you that the circuit has to be legible and permanently description. Now, some people may look in that and say, well, permanent description means that it can't be something that's transient. In other words, it can't say something like, this is the Lily's or Judith's or Samantha's bedroom. You get what I'm saying? Some jurisdictions will argue that when it says permanent description, that it means that it can't be a transient. But they've at least clarified in the 2026 a little bit more, right? So here it says the location of each switch or circuit breaker, okay, in the directory indicate in the circuit directory that it is located on the face of, inside of, or in an approved location adjacent to the panel cover. Clear, evident, and specific for the purpose, right? So that means that it's not going to say it's Lily's, somebody's transient type of room, right? The description, describe with a degree of detail and clarity that is unlikely to result in confusion. Again, be very clear. not dependent on transient conditions. That's what I'm talking about. Don't use somebody's name, that type of thing. And clear and explained abbreviation in or symbols, okay? Now, there is some expanded information down here for those that are in it. And here's a good example here. Identify these circuits as small appliance branch circuit is not acceptable. Instead, they should read identified as kitchen wall receptacles, dining room floor receptacles, or kitchen countertop receptacles left of sink, okay? So again, that's a kind of a, kind of a deviation away from what people used to think, right? You could put small appliance branch circuit 1. How many of you done that? Small appliance branch circuit 2, and that would not be descriptive enough, right? So, well, you have to be a little more descriptive, okay? So, there you go. Trade Hog, did Trade Hog get it right? All right. Let's see. I love messing with that, Trade Hog. Let's go to Trade Hog real quick since we're here. Let me log in real quick. Why not? Let's give Trade Hog a shot. Do you use Trade Hog, Adam? I don't keep track of subscribers. So, let's go look. So here, let me share this tab. So here's Trade Hog for those out there that are not familiar with the hog. There it is. So let's go on, Adam. Let's take your question. Let's go on and let me copy this, and I'll paste it in here. Let me get rid of this. All right. Send what it says. Let's send it into the hog and see. All right, look. So it says yes. Using pencil to write out the page scale. It says there isn't an NEC rule that prohibits pencil specifically. The practical requirement is the circuit director to be legible and durable and clearly identify what each circuit describes. If pencil is light, smears, or becomes unreadable over time, it can fail that expectation. So many electricians use pen or printed label. So again, it could be up to the AHJ who could see this differently. Now, let's see. This is 2026. Let's go back. And I don't necessarily agree with the hog, but I'm going to show you what we can do to the hog real quick. Hold on. Let me go back here. And let's go to 2023. Okay. So we see this was new. It was kind of grayed out here. So it says legible and permanent description. It complies with all of the following. Okay. So this is where people could argue. It says legible means you spell it right. Other words, so that you can understand it, right? Right? And permanent description that complies with all the following. So the permanent description is going to be less transient. So somebody could argue that this does not mean that pencil is prohibited, right? They could argue that the permanent description means that you need to make sure you meet all of these on it. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't use pencil. That's going to be an AHJ call. I always did mine in pen, but I'd write them out in pencil first. Okay. So again, it's going to have to be an AHJ call. So legible and permanent description. Personally, if I was making an interpretation, I would say that it needs to be in pen or something that's permanent. Now, let me show y'all real quick how you use hog in this situation. Because what I didn't do is I did not tell the hog what cycle I'm in. And secondly, I did not push back. So this is how you use the hog, okay? So in some cases, you might know the code because you looked up the code. And I know what the code says. But I might say something like this. I might go, I disagree. It doesn't say durable. Hold on for a second. It doesn't say durable. It says must be permanent. permanent description. So a pencil is not permanent. Oops, I can't type tonight. I guess that's right. It'll figure it out. All right, so just to say that to the hog, and oh, let me say, and I am using 2026 NEC. All right, so let's see what the hog has to say as a follow-up. Now, it says you are right to push back. Under the 2026 code, the requirements of the circuit director be permanent, not merely durable. And a pencil entry is generally not considered permanent because it can erase or smudge. Okay, so now it gets it right. So if you're trying to be code clean for 2026, use ink, printed labels, or other non-erasable methods. So one argument could be is that the hog got it wrong. But you have to understand the hog is designed to be very generic unless I tell it exactly what code cycle. And it pulled up the fact that it said didn't durable and it really says permanent. Okay. So for me, that is why I tell people you cannot rely, no matter what chat, AI or whatever you use, nothing's going to take the place of you looking at it and go looking it up and then pushing back. For example, I would have looked at that and said durable. It doesn't say durable anywhere in the code, but the hog said durable, and we're always improving it, right? So I would push back, and then it would say no. Now, unlike some of the models, it doesn't always agree with you. It might say we disagree, but here it redid it, that type of thing. Okay, so now let's go look real quick at how this would have worked on Study Hog, because Study Hog is kind of written differently. All right, so let's go real quick and look at Study Hog. So for those out there that are not familiar, so here's Study Hog. It's very similar, right? I want to put the same question in Study Hog. All right, so I'm going to put Adam's question in here. Now, I'm going to write this a very different way because it's going to come back and I'll use the same language. And I'm going to hit send. And it's going to come back and ask me which code cycle I'm dealing with. And I'm going to go 2026. And in what state? I'm just going to say Virginia, even though we're not on it. So let's do Texas. Even though I know Texas is not on it, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to hit send. Okay, so here it says it's generally acceptable to write a panel schedule in pencil, but it is still has to be legible and durable. Okay, so and it's pulling up the word durable. When I go look it up, I don't see that. But you see what it's here as far as practicality. It says many AHJs will prefer ink or a printed label because pencil can smudge. Remember, it did not say you cannot use pencil. And the fact that we have to argue permanent, if I put it in pencil and it's inside, it's not subject to the weather, it's a NEMA 1 panel, and I put it in pencil, it's probably going to be there for forever. I've seen pencil on old 50, 60-year-old panels that's still there. So it's going to be an AHJ's call. But for me, if I'm an inspector and I want it to be durable, I want it to be permanent, I'm going to probably make you put it in pencil. The problem, in pen or some other marker or some other label. But in all defense of ChatGTP, as well as our model, it doesn't specifically say that pencil is prohibited. The AHJ could think it. So you could do it in pencil, and you're probably going to pass the inspection, right? And if he say anything, you just go behind him, and you just take a pen, and you just go over your pencil and your pen, and you walk away. You have a nice day, that type of thing. Okay, so but again, it's going to be up to the AHJ. But permanent, if I put a label on there, let's just argue for argument's sake, Adam. If I put a label on there, can I not pull that label off? If I could pull that label off, is it permanent? Not really. You get what I'm saying? So it's going to have to be a call. But if an AHJ wants me to do it in pin or a label or whatever, then, you know, if that's the only thing that sucker calls out, then I'm going to say no problem. I'm going to go over it in pin, right over top of my Sharpie, maybe over top of pencil. And by the way, I used to do all of mine in Sharpie only after I did it in pencil, because I wanted to make sure I spelled everything right, everything looked good, and only then would I go over everything in Sharpie. Also, there's something else that I used to do when I was doing my panel covers down. I actually used to put a ruler down, and I used to do my numbers all from the ruler so they all would look the same, just like I used to do on a plan review. I would lay it and put a ruler there so that I could do all of them, okay? That type of thing. What is that, Adam? Nope, but I want to. Thanks. So there you go. So anyway, that's how the hog would do it. Again, it doesn't actually say that the pencil's prohibited, but then you have to argue whether it's considered permanent. And labels aren't necessarily always permanent. So again, it could be an argument point, that type of thing. But great. I'm glad you brought that up. All right, let's see. Where are we at? All right, y'all ready to get back? Let's go on and get back to these races. So we're getting back to race 11. So let's go on and get back to the races. All right, so here we are back at the races. All right, so let me see. We're on race 11, right? All right, so we're going to get ready to get our races in there. So let's go on and... All right, so here we go. I'll start the clock. All right, we're at race 11. I'm going with the underdog, obviously round table. Get your bases in there. Race 11 is open, okay? And it's anybody's race tonight. Adam is only 5 points back. Josh, you're just right away. If you start picking some, going for gusto now, you got nothing to lose. You might as well go for the wins. Josh is going for the show. All right, he's playing. Josh, you're going conservative. All right. Most you can get is 2 points on the show. Adam's got 3 to place. Alberto. Unless Alberto's left us. Nope, he's still there. Number 2 to place. All right. So got about a minute left. Keep your bets, or you can change them. Anybody new that comes in? All right, Josh, you changed. All right, so Josh changed his bet from 1 to show. He's going ballsy. He's going with Secretariat. You can never go wrong with Secretariat. There you go. So Josh now is going number 1 for the win. Alberto's going number 2 for the place, protecting that lead. And Adam is going number 3 to place. So we got a 1, 2, and a 3 going on here. All right. I'll be honest with you. I can't help it. I got to go with Secretariat too for that one. Can't help it. It's my favorite horse of all time. I love that Belmont Stakes where he won by about 31 lengths. It's amazing. What a horse. They say he had a horse. Everybody needs a round table pizza. Absolutely. I remember he won. All right. Oh, let's close it out now. All right, guys. No more. All the races are closed. Let me get the close in there. You got a last second to get it in before I get this in here. So race 11. Race 11 is now closed. All right. So what do we got going on? All right. So let's see here. So Josh is going number 1 for the show. So he's looking to pick up 2 points. Adam trying to creep up on Alberto. He's going to go 3 to place. So again, he's going to try to sneak out with 3 points. And Alberto's still trying to keep that lead. He's going with number 2, Swaps. Still a 3 to 1. going with that to place. So first or second will be in the money. All right. And of course, Josh actually changed his to 1 to win. Okay. So 1 to win. So Josh is going out for the ballsy. Here we go. All right. All right. That's right. You did. You went to win. I got you. All right. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Ready to go.
Come on,
And they're off. Round table going to the lead.
Uh-oh, Secretariat's in
along the
second.
rail, followed by Nashua, Swux, Sunbow.
Secretariat's
and
pulling up on the
But
win. You
Secretariat,
can't go wrong with
Nashua,
Secretariat now.
second,
Come on, but it's early in the race.
third,
Boom, look at that, to the wire. It's good. No, Secco.
Nashua by a length.
Oh, man,
Now,
4163.
results are official. Nashua,
Dude.
first, Secretariat, and Sunbow, third.
Dude. So close. All right. Josh. You had to go for it, my friend. So let's see. 3 to place. 3 did not place. Adam came in 4th place. Alberto had 2. 2 did not show for this race at all. Hamburger meat. Josh went 1 for the win, and Josh, number 1, Secretariat. That's what I would have. That's my pick. Came in 2nd, so nobody won. Oh, that was so close. That would have catapulted you, Josh, up there. Nobody won that one. All right, let's go to the standings here. Nobody got anything on that one. So let's just record it so we can have it for the future recording. And 6. And nobody got anything on that race. Wow, that's the first one out of 6 horses. Nobody got a thing. So, hey, nothing. All right. Here's the standings. It's still anybody's race. Okay, still anybody can come from anywhere. All right, let's get back in it. All right, so I'm going to go, this is race 12. So let's do race 12. Hold on here, let me get it in here. All right, we got race 12. Let's get it started. All right, bets are on. I'm going to do me a little count fleet. I'm just going to make sure I get a little bit of 21 to 1 odds going on. So put your bets in there. You got 1 minute and 48. All you gotta do is tell me the horse number and whether you're gonna want it to W, P, or S. Now here's where you can play some strategy. And the next race will be a double. So again, this kind of makes you think about what you want to do here. All right. Josh is thinking smart. He said, look, I might as well go for the win here at the end. I might as well try to do it. So it's only got a catch-up mode. So 5 for the win. Alberto's trying to protect. Look at that. All right, look. So here Alberto is playing it now. He went from places to show because he's got the lead. So he's playing it smart. He's going with the shows. And then we've got Adam is going 4 to place. Okay. He's following my lead here. Count fleet. 4 to place. Okay, get your bets in. If you're stumbling in on it, you still can get in on it. Kind of get used to how the format works. Probably a little late now to catch Alberto. He started out an amazing run, and Adams jumped up in there. But got a couple seconds. You got 40 seconds. You can change your bet if you want. Still got a little bit left to change your bet if you want to change it. Let me know what you want to do. Got 26 seconds, 25 seconds. We've got, let's see what we've got. We've got Josh is going 5 for the win. He's trying to catch up quickly. Alberto's going 6 to show. Adam's you got to get bold, Adam. Got to start going for those wins if you want to catch up. Josh. All right. 12 is all closed out. All right, all closed. Okay, so let's kind of do a recap of what everybody's got here. All right, so Josh is trying to pick up 4 points before we do the next race, which is a double, so he could make up a lot of ground. So he's going 5 for the win. Alberto is going 6 to show, so he's trying to just pick up a nice little 2 points and pad that lead. And Adam's going 4 to place, trying to pick up 3 points to move him a little closer. That'll be 15, get him close to Alberto. And I think he's hoping that Alberto's horse drops dead early on. There you go. All right. Okay, everything good. All right, let's go over to the race, see what happens.
Ready to go. And they're off. Gallant Park going to the lead.
5 starts out the gate in the lead. 5, 2, 3, 4. 5 is leading.
And Omaha Racing 6.
Uh-oh, 2's coming up. 5 is dropping out. So now it's between, it's 3 and 2. 3, 2. Uh-oh. 3, 1, 2, 5.
The results are official.
3, 1, 2, 5. All right. All right, let's go back to the results and see how everybody did. All right, 3, 1, 2, 5. Josh, didn't work out for you. Came in 4th place. Your horse just didn't make it. 6, didn't even make it for the show. Alberto. And 4 didn't even make it. Wow. Tell you what. Game of odds, game of picks, game of choices, random. All of y'all did terrible on that one. And of course I did too, because I picked one and it didn't do anything as well. All right, so nobody got anything on that one. So again, y'all are keeping it close as we go into this double round again. So let me put it here. 3, 1, 2, and nobody got anything on that one. All right, we're up to the 13th. It's anybody's win here. It's coming down to the wire here. Anybody. Next one is a double race. So think about strategy now in this last race. Think about it. Okay? Think about how you want to do it. Alberto, you'll probably want to pad your lead and take no risks. Adam, you're going to go out for it and get lucky on this double, because if you get an 8, if you win, then boom, you're going to bop into the lead. And Josh, you really got to go all out because you only got a couple, 3 races left. So let's see what happens. All right. All right. Let's get over to it. All right. So let's go on and get it in. Let me go on and get this programmed up. So this is a double race, double the points. Okay. So this is race 13. It's a double points race. Let's go on and get it started. There you go. Clock is in. Bets are open. I want to get it in. You know how I am. I like Man of War, but again, I like that volcano. Always like the volcano. You know, it's 21 to 1. I'm going to go with the win. So get your races in. All you got to do is let me know the horse number and whether you're W, P, or S. And you can change your pick all the way up till the clock ends. All right. Hoops Jr. 2 to 1. Josh is going for all out. Alberto's going for the show, so he's just going to protect his lead. So the one that's really going to matter right here is what in the world is Adam going to do? Ooh, Adam's going 5. He thinks he can get those 6 points. That'll put him 1 point ahead of Alberto if he wins it. Double points race. I see some strategy going on there. All right. So there you go. There's your picks. Remember, you can change your picks. You got a minute left. Anybody out there that's watching, you want to get into it? If you're over on TikTok, come on over. Josh, I don't know how you do both of them. That's the thing. You're on both of them. So, hey, that's got to be distracting, right? You got to win this one if you want to get back in it. All right, let's go. I got 40 seconds left. Nobody's going with Roundtree? Come on. Everybody likes Hoops Jr. though, except for Adam. Adam likes Volcano like me. 22 seconds to get your bet in. Remember, all you got to do is say the horse number and just put a W, an S, or a P, depending on whether you want it to win, place, or show. And what you're going to win is any engraved product from our website, whatever you want. And we got those neat little hat clips with your QR code on there as well. Those things have been selling like crazy on our site. It's really neat. We'll put whatever web address you want on that thing. You just let us know. A lot of people have been getting those. All right. All right. So that is it. If you want any change, you can get it in before I get this in. But once I put this in, it's done. This is race 13. It is now closed. All right. So no bets can be changed. Race 13 is closed. All right, are we ready? All right, this is a biggie. Okay, so let's see, what are we trying to do here? So Josh can make up a lot of ground if he gets the win, and he's going for horse number 1. Alberto is picking number 1 as well, but he's kind of protecting that lead at 17. And then Adam is using a little bit of strategy here and just going to try to bump Alberto off the list here. So again, some strategy going on here. All right, y'all ready? Let's do it.
They're all in.
Do or die, Josh. Here we go. Uh-oh, Josh, number 1 is dropping back, but that don't mean nothing. Wow, dude. Horse meat. Let's go. Dude, 2 out the gate. Uh-oh, look, it's coming back 4. Oh!
Please hold all tickets.
2, 4, 6, 3. Sorry about that, Josh. Man.
Man of War.
Did one even come in there? All right. So what do we see here? So Josh, you had 1 to win. Nothing for Josh. 1 to show. That means it's still there's still a chance. And because I'm gonna have a surprise for everybody at the end. Okay, so don't think you don't have a chance, because you still might. Let's see. 5, Adam to play. 5 didn't even show up. It was 2, 4, 6, 3. Dude, these picks are terrible. What is going on? Woo, all right. Okay, so, all right. So anyway, what happened to your horse? I don't know, that thing died out the gate. That's like horse meat, dog meat, dog food. All right, so let's go record this race. Nobody got anything in this race. So what a waste of a double the points race. So it's a 2, 4, 2, 4, 6. Let me go back and double check again before I say nobody got anything. 5 to place. Adam didn't get anything. 1, 1. So nobody got anything there. All right. So absolutely nothing for that one. That was a double the points, but there were no points. So here we go. All right, so it's still close. Alberto's protecting that lead. Adam has got 12. Josh has got 8. Still could come back. Let's see, Josh, if you won the next 2, that would be 8 and 8. So the best Josh could do would be 16 points. But guess what? We're going to do another double points. Race number 15 is double points, so you're not out of it yet, Josh. That was my little surprise. We're going to do another double the points race. That is the last race of the night. But we have race 14, so let's go on and get over to that. So you still got a chance, okay? He drank a Monster. Yeah, number one just died. I don't know what happened with that. All right, so let me go on and get this locked in here for race 14. Bear with me. Remember, when you're doing it, all you got to do when the gate opens, all you got to do is put the horse you want and put a P, S, or W to let us know whether you want win, place, or show. You only get 1 pick. So, all right, so let's go here. Let's get back to here. All right. And let's see. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can get this in. So I'll go on race 14 is open. Let's start it. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to start. The clock is going. So now races are open. So tell me whether you want to win, pick, place, or show. All you got to do is give me the number of the horse and what you want choice is. And you can always change your choice before the end of the race, before the end of the timer. So there you go. I don't know, I'd pick Hoops Jr. again, number 6, Josh, because he was number 1 last time and he didn't do very good. All right, Josh is going out for it. 3 to win, going for ponder. He's pondering the possibilities. All right. Get your picks in there. Is Alberto going to be conservative? No worries, Zach. There's no way you can win now, Zach, but welcome to. The leaderboard is Alberto's in a commanding lead. I appreciate you coming in. Adam's number 1 to place. Zach's using 6 to win. Hoops. You got a minute left to get your picks in there, folks, or you could change your pick if you want. I'm going to pick one. You know how I like the odds, guys? You know how I like underdogs? So I'm going to go ASLab. I'm going to go 1 there, but I don't get to win, so I'm just there for no reason. But go on and get your picks in there. See what you get. Yeah, you notice something tonight? The odds actually been working a little bit, so the favorites have been winning more tonight. Like the Secretariat, the Man of War, or at least coming in the top 3. So if you were playing that strategy, you might have been okay if you're going to play show all night. I'm still waiting for somebody next week to come in and start doing shows every race and see. But we're going to make it interesting next week. I'm going to let you pick up to 2. Okay, so you can pick a win and a place or a win and a show. I'll let you pick up to 2. We'll do that next week. That ought to make it pretty interesting. We'll keep changing it. We'll change it every week. All right, so there's your timer. You got your bets in there. Let me go on and get this in here real quick. Still got time until it says it. All right, bear with me. All right, so all bets are closed. Race 14 is closed. Anything after the close doesn't count, so it's already in there. So even if there is a delay, it's not going to work. So let's see what we got going on for this race. All right, Josh has got 3 for the win tonight. Josh needs a win to give him any chance because we are having a double race, double points next. So Josh, you need this win. Zach Raptor has got 6 to win. Now, Zach came in late, but he's trying to show his dominance. So if Zach comes out of the gate and wins right out, then y'all need to be thankful he didn't come in the beginning because he might have beat all of you. So again, but he didn't. So we're going to see if Zach knows something that we don't know. Let's see here. Adam, 1 to place. Adam is trying to do that place deal again here where he can get himself... get him 3 points and set himself up to jump over Alberto, who's in the lead. And then Alberto is trying to protect that lead. And so he's going number 4 to show. A quick look at the leaderboard can kind of let you know where we're at. So again, Adam can pull into the lead. No, he can't, because this isn't a double race. Okay, Adam can jump to 15. And there you go. So again, Alberto's trying to pad that lead. Okay. All right, so that's where we're at. So let's get to the race. All right, so here we go. We're at the race, and we've stopped the time, and let's go on and get to it.
They're all in. And they're off. Regret going to the lead. Willoway racing second. Coop Jr. now second. Under toward the middle, followed by Elfab.
6, 4, 5. 6, 4, 5. 4 is pulling away.
Coop Jr.
Uh-oh, here comes 3. It's going to be close. Oh, got photo finish.
Please hold all tickets.
4, 3, 6, 5. Whoa, Alberto, that helped you. 4, 6, 3, 5. Alberto. Alberto had a show, right? So he padded that lead. That was a wise bet at the end. So Alberto, he picked that 4 to show. That's going to get him a guaranteed 2 points to kind of try to push him out there. And that is going to give him a bump. Zach's number 6 came in 3rd, but Zach picked it to win, so he didn't get anything. Josh picked 3 to win. Josh, you had to do that, didn't you? You really had no choice. But 3 came in. That photo finish, you almost got it, Josh, and that would have set you up for a chance. But it looks like it's almost impossible for anybody. Adam got 1 to place. 1 didn't even make the race. So it looks like Alberto's the only one. So let's get over here. So in this race, it looks like it was 4-3-6. 4-3-6. And it looks like Alberto is the one that got the show. Alberto, let's put it right here. Here's Alberto. Let's get you in here. All right, Alberto. And that was a singles race. So let's throw it up and let's see what the odds here. Okay, Alberto, you're at 19. So numbers wise, Alberto, it looks like you're going to be the winner tonight. I don't think there's any possible way, even in a double, if you get 8 points and you get it right, Adam, 8, Let's see. Let's see. If you win, Adam, if you get 8 and it's double 8, 9, 10. Whoa, wait a minute. Adam, you could still win. Adam could still win by 1 point if he gets the double. Josh could get 16 points if he gets the double. Not going to win. In the future, we might give out something for first, second, and third. So this is good practice for you, Josh, and to think about how your strategy might work in the future, right? So Adam still has a chance. Still has a chance for race 15. So think wisely, and it's almost like no choice. Adam has got to go for the win. No choice. There's no other way. Adam's got to go for the win tonight. Will Alberto, I almost can guarantee you Alberto is going to play it easy and just try to hit a show, right? Because he wants to pad that lead or protect it, knowing that Adam wins and he could win it all at the last minute. That's a surprise of that double at the end. All right, so let's do it. Let's get into it. Let me go on and get it posted. And I will get race 15 set up. All right, and let's go on and get over to it. And we'll get to the race. All right, there it is. Race 15 is now opened. Put your bets in. Start the timer. All right, remember, I'm a long shot guy, so I'm going to go with Citation just to give me one. All right, so guys, get your bets in. You know what you got to do. You know what you got to do at the end. You got really no choice. I think Adam's really got to think hard about his win. Has there been a pattern tonight? Sometimes people will probably record this on your own, right? And see a pattern, see which one maybe comes in, and maybe there's something in the software that a certain number wins a lot more than other. If I'm looking down, let me give y'all a hint. If I'm looking down the winners, it looks to me that the ones that have won the most are horse number 4 and horse number 5. They've won the most tonight, it looks like. The third one that won the most looks like it's number 3. So 4, 5, and 3 seem to win the most tonight. Okay? So just kind of a little odds there for you. Adam, you can't win if you go with 3. If you win, you'll only get 6 points. That'll give you 18. You can't win. You got no choice if you want to win. You got to go for the win. Alberto. Adam, you're giving it to Alberto. You're giving him the win tonight. If you don't go for a win, you better change your bet. You got 25 seconds. There's nothing for second place. It's a double race. You got to change that bet. It's okay. All right, that's not the strategy I'd play. I'd want to win. I like to win. He wants to let Alberto win. All right, so let me get in here. You got a few seconds to change your bet. Let me get it in here as a close. Once this close goes out, it's over with. All right, you changed your bet. You had enough time. All right. All right, so all the bets are closed now, so we'll have to look and see who changed their bets, because now they're in, and you can't. The last one that you put in is the one that goes. All right, let's go over and run this thing. Y'all ready? Last one of the night. Let's go.
They are entering their stalls. And they're off. Nashua going to the lead. Man of War takes command. Phalanx second. Burlap Racing fourth.
Never
Regret.
bet against Man of
War is the one to get. Followed by Phalanx. Nashua in third. Man of War short lead, but it's Phalanx.
Ooh, that horse came out of nowhere. 5-4-1-6. 5-4-1-6. Let's go back over to the chats and see if anything changes. All right. So let's see here. Go back to the top. Adam will skip. So Josh, you did 4 to win. Oh, 4 came in second. Josh, you got nothing. You came in close. Alberto picks 1 to win. So Alberto's number staying the way it was. Raptor picks 4 to place. Zach got it right. Number 4 did place, so Zach got him. Zach, you would have been a contender tonight. You would have had a chance tonight. Okay, and let's see. What did Adam did 3 to win? 3 did not win. So the only one that got anything on this race was Zach. Zach got 4 to place. That's the only thing that we got. So let's go look at the final standings. We'll get down here to this race here, and this was a double points. So let's see here. So this was race 15. It was 5-4-1. And let's see, Zach, you got a place. All right, you could have been a contender tonight, Zach. There you go. All right. Add it up, and let's see what the final standings are. All right, final standings here. Raptor, you had 6 points. Boy, that was in 2 races, right, Zach? So, you could have had a chance. All right, so Alberto, congratulations. Let's see here. I got to do the... All right. Alberto for the win tonight. Alberto, there you go, Alberto. Let's see here. So Alberto, I am going to give you, hold on here. Bear with me. Alberto, stay with me for a second. There we go. All right, so Alberto, you can go to our website. All you've got to do is I'll take you to the website real quickly. Let's get over here. All you got to do is go to Fast Tracks System here. All right, all you got to do is go down here and go where it says Merch Store right here. Click on Merch Store. And all you got to do is go on here and find anything that you want. The screen is small, so kind of give you an idea. There we go. So we have these new coasters, electrician design, yada yada. We got these little clips. These sell very well. Y'all seen me with them as well. Okay. There you go. You got these. You got these engraved wallets. So any engraved product that you want. Here's some other coasters. Here's some coins. There's a knife. There's these reduction cards. Okay. Here's our card that's designed to be like a tap NFC card. So anything that you want in here, Power Wheels, coins, any of these things, any of these that are engraved products. Okay. So anything that's engraved, just let us know, send it to us, and you will get it. So congratulations. Okay. And it was great races tonight. It was fun. We just chilled out, had a little chat. Glad y'all came. We'll kind of do me a favor. If there are any suggestions on what we should do, what we should offer, how we should change it, how you think we should do the betting system, anything that you want, let me know. You can always let me know by going to our website. By the way, for anybody that still doesn't know where the Let's Ask Paul feature is, to send us code questions or send me anything you want. Here on the website, there's a link at the top, and I'll show you what that looks like here. Let me go on and move this down real quick while we're here, since we're at the end of the night anyway. Let me move this up. So here at the top of the screen, you see right here, it says, Let's Ask Paul right here. Right here. So for those that wondered where it went, paulabernathy.com still takes you here, but the Let's Ask Paul is right here. You click it, and you can ask me code questions right here. So that didn't go away. It's still there. Just follow the steps right here, and you can send us a code question, and we'll answer it in an email or in a podcast or whatnot. Okay, so it's still all there on our website. Okay, now, if you get to the new website, the frontal, it looks like this. Okay, I'll go down smaller for you. So it looks like this, right? Which a bunch of green. then all of these links are down here, or you can click these links up here. Okay. It's up to you, however you want to do it. Okay. So anyway, so there you go. Congratulations, Alberto. So all you have to do, my friend, is just use Let's Ask Paul, or you can email us and just send it to support@fasttracksystem.com. That's all you have to do, and let us know what thing that you want. And if it's engravable with your name, just tell us what you want on it. And more than happy to get that out to you. Just reach out to us and let us know. If you want one of our coasters, then just let us know which coaster you want. On the website, these are the pie wheel ones. By the way, if you haven't seen them, hold on, I'll show them to you. I have coasters over in my man cave, right? Where I have moonshine. I don't drink moonshine, but my son loves the moonshine when he comes over. It's an apple moonshine, and he likes it. But see here, got him in Journeyman. Isn't that wicked? Okay, got the Journeyman one. Great for drinks. Okay, for your man cave, you can get a stack of 4, whatever, when your bros come over. It's available in Master, that y'all see on TikTok. Okay, engraved. These are all our unique designs. Okay, nobody else will have our design. Okay, and then of course we got this one, just a generic electrician. That is pretty cool, right? So if you want these, they're available over there as well. And we have all of those are also available in the round version if you want the round. So that is pretty cool. Look at that. So it's just cool to have in your office. Pretty cool to have in your man cave if you've got a man cave. Yeah. And each week you can pick a new one if you win, and you get the whole collection. And we're going to be adding a new coaster design usually every week. So I've got a couple more designs I'm going to be pumping out, and they're pretty detailed. I don't know if you can tell that. That's pretty good detailed etching. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see that on TikTok. That type of thing. Okay. So at any rate, and then of course we have our pie wheel. That's what I use down here in the office. Okay. Pie wheel, whatever you want. Of course we have the coins. You like to get one of the coins, whatever you want. And then we got the new coins coming next week, I believe, that are going to be celebrating America 250th anniversary commemorative coins. They're going to be something that you want to try to win. So they're going to be cool as well. But if y'all have any suggestions on how we should change this, add to it, add some elements into it, anything you want, let me know. Okay. Adam says, what are you doing courses for the 2026? The 2026 is probably not going to come out until May. And we finished with all that probably sometime in May, because most of the states really aren't going to be accepting the 2026 until Texas probably come September 1st. So we're not going to be ready with it until then. Now, we do have 2026 database of questions that is available, but we don't have the course out yet for 2026, that type of thing. So, but that's probably looking closer to May before we'll be able to launch that type of thing. There's so many changes that it takes time to get that thing. Let's see, no depth coins. Oh, this is my fellow engraver. Okay, yeah, and I never did the Charlie Kirk one either. That should be the first one I do, but I just got lazy. Yeah, I know who that is. So anyway, so check them out. He's an engraver and he's much better than I am. But there you go. Yeah, I knew who you were. All right, so there you go. I knew when you said that, I knew who you were. All right, so there you go. Okay, so again, Alberto, congratulations. You get to pick whatever you want of one of these. And if you keep winning like that, use a strategy that you did tonight, you could end up with the whole set. There you go. And oh, by the way, we do have the wallets. And it's not fair for my son, Raptor, because he knows he can get one of these anyway. All he's got to do is come over to Dad's and he'll get one. But at the end of the day, That's it, folks. I appreciate you. Glad you joined. I hope you enjoyed it. Let other people know about it. Share it. Tell me how we can change it. I love retro gaming, right? I do not like, I have a PlayStation 5, but I just don't like the games. My son is great at them. I suck at them. Too many buttons. So I'm a retro guy. So I've got a console that has over 50,000 games, and I have a stand-up console that's coming. I'll be here next week that lets me play that. I'll be doing some videos on that for those that are interested in seeing my game room or my gaming console. But I have a system that lets me play over 50,000 games, but I don't like new games. I like PlayStation 1. I live in that genre where I like PlayStation 1. I like arcade style. I like the games where the people go, God, those graphics aren't as great. I can't help it. That's the only games that I really can play. I do not like, I'm a 56-year-old man playing games, but I just don't like Call of Duties. It's too much going on. Plus, every time I play those games, whether I play it, the first 5 seconds that I get into that damn game, I get killed. So I don't like a game where I just get killed. So, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like it. All right. Hey, man, appreciate you. I still got to do that Charlie Kirk coin, and I'm going to do it. I've just been so damn lazy. But no, I have not done a depth coin yet. I'm lazy. I'm just saying. All right, folks. Hey, all of y'all, thanks for coming. Catch us this coming Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, we will be back to our coffee hour. Might have a new look to coffee hour, but we're going to get to where I left off because I had an issue with my wife, right? So I couldn't do the calculations, but we're going to get to Wednesday. We're going to get back to single-family dwelling calculations using the 2026 code, and that'll be recorded so that we can use it in an upcoming series over on Fast Tracks Tube. So if you want to be in that one and be in the recording, make sure you join us next Wednesday for that. All right? All right, folks. Congratulations, Alberto. Remember, reach out to us. Let us know what you want engraved product on the website. Till next time, folks, stay safe. I'm glad y'all could join me for the very first ever retro horse racing where Paul, the 56-year-old man, acts like a kid again. Till next time, stay safe. God bless.